students from Kashmir abused and allegedly thrashed in Mewar. Chittorgarh after an argument over a video where a CRPF Jawan was seen heckled in Budgam in Kashmir. And that's not all. In yet another episode like this, there were posters that went up across Meerut asking people from Kashmir to go back. Is this just a fringe element acting out, or is this the targeting of a community? Here's the full story.
Posters going up in Meerut asking for Kashmiris to leave the city. This is the handiwork of the so-called Uttar Pradesh Navanirman Sena. The images placed strategically up along Partapur bypass outside the colleges where a sizable number of students from Kashmir study.
कश्मीरियों उत्तर प्रदेश छोड़ो, तुम वहां कश्मीर में सेना के ऊपर पत्थर मारोगे, सेना को चांटा मारोगे, सेना को लात मारोगे, गाली दोगे और तुम यहाँ पे मलाई खाओगे, रबड़ी खाओगे, उत्तर प्रदेश में चैन से रहोगे, ये हो नहीं सकता है।
कानूनी कार्रवाई बनती है जो छात्रों के बीच में एक एनमिटी पैदा करने की कोशिश की गई है, जिसको लेकर हमने मुकदमा लिखा है और उनके खिलाफ कार्रवाई करेंगे।
Cut to Chittorgarh, 2 Kashmiri students are allegedly beaten up. Their crime, an argument outside the university.
Justice! Justice!
The disagreement over this video of CRPF men being heckled in Budgam snowballed into this violence. As the anger over perceived targeting of Kashmiri students grew, the Home Ministry issued an advisory to all states. Multiple incidents of the recent past have caused outrage in and outside the valley. But is an advisory enough to ensure that perceived targeting of people from a state does not foster disaffection? Bureau Report, India Today.
So what really is the reason behind this hostility? Joining us now is Jaiveer Shergill, spokesperson of the Congress. He's still with us. And Javed Ahmad Ganai, he is one of the students who in fact was attacked in Mewar. In a while we'll also be joined by Sanju Verma, spokesperson for the Bharatiya Janata Party. I want to start by asking you first, Javed. ये पूरी लड़ाई हुई क्यों थी? क्या कोई आपके बीच में कहा सुनी हुई थी या सिर्फ एक वीडियो को लेकर के अचानक लोगों ने आप पर अटैक किया? जावेद
जी, गुड आफ्टरनून मैम।
गुड आफ्टरनून जावेद। ये जो आप पर अटैक हुआ था, ये क्यों हुआ? ये हाथापाई आर्गुमेंट क्यों शुरुआत हुई इसकी?
Actually, ma'am, we just went to market on the 19th of April. So, ma'am, we are just bringing some necessary items in the market.
Okay.
And when we just come back, we were just trying to sit in the auto to come back to the main campus university. Some local guys, they came to me, and I was with my colleague. He's my friend and also my roommate. They just asked me, hello, excuse me, where from you are? And I simply replied them that I am from the Mewar University. They told them, I know you are from the Mewar University, but you just tell your native place, where from you are? I just told them that I am from the J&K. Then they shouted me and abused me, and also my friend, that you are from the J&K. You beat the CRPF man there. You just beat the and hold the students. You are doing the student pelting there. I told them, no, I am studying here since from 4 years. I came here in the peaceful area that to pursue my studies and complete my degree. Then they beat me, and one of them punched me on my nose, and I got fractured my nose. And they were having the baseball sticks, and they beat me ruthlessly and my friend. And we were in the pathetic condition at that time. So we just try to separate ourselves from them, and they just chase us on from bikes, and we just sit and hide under a flower there, and we were sitting there at least for an hour there. Then when they came, we just came to the university main campus and just told the entire story to the university and the management. And the management...
Who were these people and how many of them were there?
They were the locals. I don't identify them. They were the locals. Their main issue was only the reflection of the Kashmir. And they just told me that you are from the Kashmir, and I only listened that they told me that you are just doing the student testing in the Kashmir.
No, but Javed, how many years have you been in Mewar? Has anything like this ever happened before?
No, ma'am. I have been here since from 2013, and it was a peaceful area here. and I was living a prosperous life here and completing my study. And I am in the last semester here. I was about to pass out from the university. So none of the issues have been with me or nor with my friends ever. It is the first time. It is the first time that it has happened here. And it was a reflection of the Kashmir issue that they told me. Actually, their issue was, if it would have been any other issue, then I would have been able to understand. But what they said, they told only that you are just doing the wrong things in the Kashmir. You are just holding the stones on the CRPF men and army there. That was their issue, which they told me, and that's why they beat me pathetically.
But have you lodged a police complaint now?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I just informed the management of my university, and they take the quick action and they launched the FIR against who the culprits were. And we were the victimized. Our only solid duty was to confirm the university. They took a quick action, and I'm very thankful to the university and the dean management that take the quick action and lodge the FIR against them.
Javed, just stay with me for a second because I want to quickly bring in the Congress's Javid Shergill as well. We're still hoping to get through to Sanju Verma. Javid, what do you make of this? Because for years we've had hundreds of students who come from the Kashmir Valley. They study in our universities. They are given scholarships. They go to our sports colleges, sports universities. Why should something like this happen?
Padmaja, before I put my point forward, just two facts. I think there were 3 separate attacks which happened in Mewar yesterday. In only one of them FIR was registered. The injured were taken to the hospital. Some locals entered the hospital in the presence of the police, abused those Kashmiri youth, and the police was once again a standard pattern, a mute spectator. So 3 attacks in total. Now I'll make my point. Padmaja, after 2014, lot of innocent Kashmiri students are being targeted because there is a sense that under the garb of pseudo-nationalism, if you attack somebody, nationalism will be there to protect you and you will be crowned by the government. Now this incident should provoke or invoke as much as anger when an Indian student is killed or attacked abroad because he belongs to India. But will the government act? No. This is the 3rd such incident in Rajasthan, Padmaja. You remember last March when under the garb of somebody's cooking beef, the Kashmiri students were attacked. Then they were again attacked when they were watching some scuffle over a cricket match. This is the 3rd such incident. It is becoming a saga of false assurances, false promises that yes, we are there to protect you.
I differ there because the first episode that you mentioned, it was a university where no non-vegetarian food was allowed, where ultimately the students said that they were cooking non-vegetarian food in a university where only vegetarian food was allowed. But that being said, Javed, if you're still with us, what do you want to say to these people? Because luckily for us, these maniacs who decide to take the law in their hand, they are still few in number. What do you want to say to them as a student who has happily lived, studied in Rajasthan for all of these years, and I'm assuming had very good relations with his classmates as well? What do you want to tell this fringe?
Yeah, ma'am.
What do you want to tell these people who attacked you? Because for the last 3 years that you've been in Rajasthan, you haven't faced any trouble. I'm assuming you also have friends in Rajasthan who you've had a very good relationship with. So this bunch of people, this small bunch of people who've decided to take the law in their hands and attack you, what would you like to say to them?
Yeah, ma'am. First of all, I would take a note that, first of all, I'm feeling comfortable in the university. We have our own security in the university. Here we are feeling secure, just like it is our homeland, I mean to say. This is the family, I mean to say, we whole Mewar University, we are just like the family. As a family, we are living a prosperous life here, and we have no regrets about our university that we are taking full care of ourselves. But it is the issue which raised outside the university, I mean to say that. And it was the 3, I mean to separate groups. First, my two of the colleagues, I mean, they are from the same university, they were beaten. Then me and my friend was victimized on the second time. And then in the late, one of my friend, Mr. Adil, and his friend, he was victimized later on.
Okay.
So we were victimized in the different 3 sections, I mean to say, in the 3 sub-trials. So I want to only say that we just came here from Kashmir, Because all of you know that in the Kashmir, this is a political issue. What happened there, we don't want to talk about it, because I'm a student and I will talk as a student that we came here and our respected chairperson, his dream is to give a good education to the Kashmiri students. He actually
Absolutely, and I'm sure you are achievers in your own right. The universities welcome you, equal opportunities are being given to everyone, and this one bunch of fanatics, of maniacs, the FIR has been registered, and we're certainly hoping that the government will not just criticize it, as the Chief Minister has already done, but also take action against them. Only then will they be able to redeem themselves. Javed, thanks very much for joining us. Thanks also to Javi Shergill for giving us perspective.